Well, kids, cover your ears. Cover your ears. All right. It's officially back to school season, folks. Millions of students already in classrooms across much of the country.
That transition to a new routine can come with some big feelings. So this morning, we're sharing life lessons to help kids and parents reset for a successful school year.
We have Sissy Goff and David Thomas. They're licensed professional counselors and New York Times best-selling authors of this incredible book. It's called Capable: How to Teach Your Kids the Strengths, Skills, and Strategies to Build Resilience. They're here with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We're so honored
Welcome back.
Thrilled to be with you.
Welcome back.
So great to see you again. Okay, I remember being on the kid end of this and how much anxiety going back to school would give me. It's exciting, but it can be tough. So what should parents know to try to get kids, as they're preparing to go back?
We have a 3-step anxiety plan. The first step is we want to anticipate anxiety because we know transitions are hard for kids. They're hard for us as adults. And transitions actually create more emotional reactivity in the brain because it's processing so much new information. And so telling kids nervous is normal, remembering nervous is normal for us can be really helpful, which goes to the second idea, which is we want to avoid avoidance. Because when we love kids, the most natural response when they're in distress is to step in and pull them out. And instead, we want to give them opportunities to do the hard things so they know they can the next time, because capability is really built by experience. And that lends to the third idea, which is we want to act it out. We love role play with kids. And so having them practice, because anxiety kind of thrives in uncertainty. And the times kids talk to us the most are lunch, recess, and walking into school are the hardest times.
Wow.
So when we can practice those, it's really helpful. With my nephew, who was going to kindergarten, we talked about practicing him just saying, "My name's Henry, will you play with me?"
Yeah, I love that. That's so sweet. Yeah, you have some questions prepared, right? So when that anxiety hits, because we were talking, my sister, she's got 2 little ones going to preschool for the first time. So what should they do when that anxiety hits?
So it's a great idea to build a plan. So let's partner with the school and with kids to be proactive instead of reactive. And anxious kids have a lot of what-if questions. So the plan's a great way to answer those what-if questions, like let's identify a point person, a school counselor, nurse, support staff, one safe, trusted adult that they could check in with for a reset if they need that at some point along the way. We also love coming up with a code word so that kids can cue teachers if they're having a hard moment. And we're big advocates of creating a calm down kit. We brought one with us. We're going to leave you all with some things if you get overwhelmed.
We love props.
We love putting some brave bracelets in there that could have a word or a phrase that reminds me of what's true in moments, because anxiety loves to make us forget. Some thinking putty for sensory support, and stress balls are amazing.
My kids love those.
So this is good for anxious kids or even kids who struggle with focus to be able to have a physical outlet for that nervous energy. And then the last idea would be cold water. So if I splash cold water on my face or just my hands, it activates the vagus nerve, which is going to automatically slow down my heart rate, slow down my breathing. And if I take some slow, deliberate sips of cold water, it's going to transition my nervous system from that fight or flight to a calmer rest and digest state.
Sissy and David, as a father, I got a little girl's going to the 4th grade. I got a boy's going to the 7th grade. And they both expressed some, concerns about the new school year that starts in 2 weeks from tomorrow, but who's counting? Are there things that kids can do every day that helps them with the transition?
Yes, we really want to cultivate resilience, because resilience is preventative for kids. And so in our Capable book, we have 100 capability building exercises for kids. And it includes things like packing their own lunch, pulling out their own clothes, emailing the teacher, coming up with 3 questions they can ask the person sitting next to them at lunch.
Those are great. And emailing the teacher.
Yes, for older kids. If they have questions, so often they just default to us. They can do those things themselves.
God, I wish you could just come to our house.
I know, everyone is welcoming you to their home.
You could build a whole new business on just going into people's homes and providing in-person consulting.
Sissy and David, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So great to see you. Great set.
Love being with you all.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.